Have you ever planted seeds, waited for days and weeks, and the seeds won't just germinate? It's frustrating, right? We'll be tackling this frustrating issue that many gardeners face. Stay with me till the end of this video and you'll discover that the reasons are actually simpler than you think. Hello everyone, my name is Jane. In this channel, I teach you how to grow your own food at home. Isn't that interesting? Stay with me. One thing to keep in mind is that seeds have specific requirements to germinate. If these requirements are not met, the seeds simply won't sprout. Here you can see a cabbage that I've been nursing for the past 12 days. They look very healthy and the germination rate is actually very high. I just have about 3 voids here, only 3 out of 128. Okay, so that's a good one. And on this one, you can see that the tray is almost empty and the germination rate is very, very poor. This is due to a number of reasons. Number one is that you may be using old or low quality seed. Seeds lose viability over time, especially if stored wrongly. So if you are planting old seeds, you have to know that their chances of germination is very low. Always use fresh seeds. Check the packet of the seed when you are buying. Find the expiry or best before date. The farther the date, the higher the viability rate. Reason number 2 is improper storage. As a home gardener who is limited by space, you may not sow all your seeds at the same time. So, you need to seal the remaining seed. You can either gum or staple them and keep it in an airtight container. Store in a cool, dry place. The next one is overwatering or underwatering. Seeds need a balance of moisture to germinate. If you overwater them, they will rot. Underwatering will prevent the seed from absorbing enough water to sprout. The solution is to keep the soil or growing medium evenly moist, but not waterlogged. Using a bottle sprayer works great for small seeds. The next reason is incorrect temperature. After nursing your seed in a nursery tray, it is recommended to keep them under a shade. Too hot or too cold, and they may not sprout. The next reason is wrong planting depth. Planting seeds too deep or too shallow can prevent them from sprouting. Follow the seed packet instruction on how deep to plant. As a general rule, plant seeds at a depth of 2 to 3 times its size. The next important thing we need to talk about is wrong growing medium or soil conditions. Seeds require good soil conditions for germination. Always use a light, well-draining seed starting mix. I recommend using coco peat or potting soil to start your seeds. The problem with garden soil is that they are compacted and heavy. Seeds will struggle to germinate in this kind of soil. Amend your soil with compost to provide more nutrients if you are using garden soil to nurse. The next reason is pest or disease. Ants, birds, rodents, snails, slugs, all of these may eat seeds before they even have a chance to sprout. Start seeds indoors or where you are sure that they will be protected. Another major issue that you may encounter when nursing your seed is damping off. Damping off is a common fungal disease that affects seedlings, often leading to their sudden wilting and death. It usually occurs in young seedlings during or just after germination. Seedlings collapse at the soil line. Sometimes you will notice a discolored, mushy stem around the base. Overwatering can also cause damping off. It leads to rapid death of seedlings, sometimes even without visible warning. To avoid this, use sterile soil. Start with clean sterile potting mix to avoid this. Clean your gardening tools and containers before use. You can use clean water and washing soap to clean your nursery tray and other containers that you use in the garden. If you have done all this and yet the seeds are not germinating, then it is possible they may have gone into dormancy. Some seeds have a natural dormancy period and won't germinate after that. Sometimes they may need a little help to get started. You may need to pre-soak them, scratch the seed coat, or stratify them by chilling to break dormancy. I will talk about stratification and other forms of seed germination in another video. Let me know your thoughts. By addressing these factors, you can significantly increase your success rate with germination. And last tip before we leave this session, label your seeds. It is easy to forget what you've planted. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out my other gardening videos and share your germination experiences in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my gardening tips. Thanks for watching and happy gardening!